Thinks that she's exonerated because they're saying that Judge Scott McAfee actually works for her, or because he once worked at the district attorney's office, he was doing her a favor by this order. They're saying this was a rigged system and that Judge Scott McAfee did a big favor right here to District Attorney Fani Willis, which he did not. Truthfully, I think he acted reprehensibly. I think this order is absolutely disgusting. I agree with the outcome, but again, he buys into this. When did you first have sex? And did you hook up then? And when did this happen? Who gives a crap? He who casts the stone. I want to see any one of those Trump lawyers, by the way, who are representing an adjudicated rapist, take the stand and have to be asked questions that have really nothing to do with the underlying merits of their profession at all. Guess what? Newsflash. When people date each other, when people have relationships with each other, they go places together. Yeah, that happens when you're in relationships. You don't go, oh, are you going to give me this quid pro quo gift as a result of our relationship? Boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whatever. That's not the way what are we even talking about here? The threshold issue is there a conflict that permeates the prosecution such that the criminal defendants have their due process rights stripped away, even if the relationship took place before? Who gives a crap? And look, I understand then the cover-up could become the story versus what actually happened in the relationship. But that's why you need a judge to function as a gatekeeper, because courts are not courts of gossip, not courts of rumor, not courts of innuendo. They are courts of law with admissible evidence. And when I read the order, even the things that he's wagging his finger about, it just feels like what you're being the morality police about when a relationship started. And what Donald Trump can go out on his social media, post photos like he did earlier this morning, AI generated photos of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis in bathing suits and lingerie, which is what he was doing all morning. Well, that's cool. You could be an adjudicated rapist if you're a white male billionaire. But when it comes to Fani Willis, you know what? I'm going to wag my finger at you for speaking at a black church and saying how it is so important for you to represent the people and to get justice and to make sure the truth comes out. I'm going to say that is inappropriate. But on the other hand, let Donald Trump post semi-nude AI-generated images of Fani Willis, harass her, engage in stochastic terrorism. So frankly, when I read this, when we talk about the justice system being a two-tier justice system, when you talk about the double standards that are playing, and when Donald Trump wants to whine about it and go, oh, pity me, they're coming after me, blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump, you are grifting literally 60, 70, close to $100 million off of people who are funding your legal bills, and you're getting every benefit of the doubt. The legal system is twisting and contorting and bending over backwards to help you, you filthy, disgusting, adjudicated rapist. Yet, when Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has a consensual relationship with another successful black man in her office, all of a sudden it's, oh my God, this is the most crazy thing. We need an evidentiary hearing. We need to understand. When did you first have sex? When did you first kiss? Was this? I mean, disgusting, filthy stuff. So look, I'm glad this sordid tale is at least it's been resolved with this hearings. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has accepted the resignation of Nathan Wade. Nathan Wade sent a letter immediately saying that he was stepping down. You can see the letter there for those watching on video. Fani Willis responded and thanked Nathan Wade for his work, for his effort. This was all made public. It was also kind of a jab at the judge and a jab at Trump and Trump's co-defendants for what they were what they had kind of put them through. But more importantly, I think it was just a way to restore kind of the reputation here, because I've said this and you've said this, Popak, before on this show. The legal work in this case has not just been first class, first rate, it's some of the best legal writing I ever saw. I mean, when I was looking at some of that 11th Circuit briefing on the Mark Meadows issues, where Mark Meadows hired all of these top white-collar lawyers, who the ones who get paid $1,500 an hour, not $200 an hour like Nathan Wade, $1,500 an hour, $2,000 an hour. Nathan Wade wiped the floor with them. That's what went down. So shame on this whole process. Frankly, shame on Judge Scott McAfee. Obviously, Trump, the adjudicated rapist, and his co-defendants who try to destroy our democracy deserve, the shame as well. But that is obvious right there. And frankly, shame on the media for not covering this the right way. Absolutely ridiculous. Popak, you and I are in the